I did some. I can't remember the number. Okay, but I did some research. Rockefeller was so wealthy that it was like his. If they never gained another dollar, his offspring would be millionaires for like the next 30 generations.
Yeah,
something. Like
I have heard something crazy.
I don't know if it was 30. Maybe that's excessive, but the point is, it was unbelievable. Let's see.
Well, if there was only a device.
Yeah. Sitting right in front of me that I could use.
Yes.
I could just type something in. It would be real convenient. Give me an answer to anything.
Well, what is it?
$17 billion be what he'd be worth today.
What is Elon worth right now?
What's he worth?
Definitely more than that.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah, 27.
Yeah.
271.
Oh, 271. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It was
271.
That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable.
Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos.
Oh yeah, in the dust. Yeah.
Jeff Bezos, 160 billion. Bless his heart.
Gosh, he's having a rough time.
Zuckerberg's just 57. Bill Gates, the once great Bill Gates, 109 billion.
Man.
All right, so this skedaddles into this question. If you don't answer this question, Cody, and you just say, "No, it don't affect my life," I'm gonna be upset.
Okay.
Should any one human being have that much money? Because we look at that and look, I'm not trying to go down this road because I know the criticism there, but it's just like when you talk about world hunger, you talk about how many people die in poverty every year, how many children die from poverty every single year or every single day, every single second. Should Elon Musk have $271 billion?
I mean,
he earned it.
It is the capital thing. I'm just saying.
See, that's the difficulty of this question because as soon as you say no, you're a socialist.
I mean, all right, Cody, give us something, baby.
I don't know.
Why are you tossing it to me, man?
Well, I'm just thinking because I mean,
you have the least to lose here.
My perspective.
Thanks, appreciate it.
No, just saying we'll get toasted.
I guess so. I don't know. I don't like talking about money in general.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't. I think. But here's let me ask you this: if
you going Socrates on me?
Well, no, you did that to me last time. If say Elon Musk does not make that money, where do you think that money's going to go?
That's a good point, and I will say
it's going to go to something else that you're going to look at and be like, they don't deserve to make that much money.
That's a good point.
It'll go either way.
I'll say too about Elon Musk. Again, I don't know Elon Musk, and we've talked.
He's
about
never
this
cheated
before.
me that I know of.
Here's the from the surface, okay, and they may all be in the Illuminati and want to kill us all, but the difference to me between, from what I've seen, Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk is Elon Musk has billions of dollars and he wants to use every dime he has to advance the human civilization.
Yeah, like he doesn't have
Jeff
a house
Bezos,
right now. He's living with friends. Yeah, he doesn't have a house.
$271 billion.
Don't you know that the people that he's staying with are like,
hey, man,
I hope he gives us a love offering. You know what I'm saying?
Like, well, I mean, I'm sure Jeff Bezos' friends are at least billionaires.
Probably. Yeah.
All right,
he almost tore down. Jeff Bezos almost paid to have a historic bridge dismantled in the Netherlands just to get his yacht through.
Is this Jeff Bezos?
Yes.
It's not surprising.
He's like, I'll just pay it down.
Have you ever watched videos of him?
No.
Like if you watch video, like people going up,
I know nothing about
Jeff, what is your advice for the next generation? He'll be like, and then he just walks off. He doesn't really do that. That was my interpretation of someone's.
I mean, Mark Cuban also, regardless of your political views, he put in a lot of areas. He puts his money's where his mouth's.
Yeah,
are,
I agree.
I like. He created that pharmacy where you can get.
Don't take insurance.
Yeah, and it's like actually affordable. Like it's crazy, and so I mean,
Jeff Bezos is just interested in getting rich.
Well, I mean, he succeeded.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, all right. So here's a question: like, at what point when you hit a certain amount of dollar value, do you go, okay, I'm good? Well, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I tell you what I find exciting.
I've never had an opportunity to think that way.
I tell you what,
probably won't ever.
I tell you what I find intriguing and that, maybe it's just because I'm a historical nerd, but like not so much now because Elon Musk has blown Jeff Bezos out of the water at this point.
Like it was a close race for a minute.
Yeah, it was. But what's really interesting to me about that is like if you look at the history of Rockefeller and Vanderbilt and Carnegie and all them, they did the same thing. Like if you look back at the history of Rockefeller and Carnegie, they were unbelievably wealthy and they didn't even care about the money anymore. They just wanted to be more wealthy than each other.
Right.
Like it's just this huge competition.
Well, I mean that there is that study, like especially with church giving or with charitable donations, that the more you make, the more you hold on to it, and the less you give. Which God's, people get that wrong all the time. That God wants you poor and miserable.
That's incorrect.
That's not in the
That's
Bible.
incorrect.
And like He wants to bless you so that
the
more that you have, you can give away and you can bless people. So like here's my thing. The amount of money to me does not matter. What matters is, are you being intentional with what you've been given so that you can, there are people that make, a household makes $80,000 a year. Well, I mean, that puts you in the top like 2 or 3% in the whole world. Mm-hmm. So even though that may not be a ton with inflation, but are you being intentional with that money to bless people, to tithe, to give an offering above your tithe, and take care of people that have trouble?
Let me ask you that, because I don't disagree with that one bit. I'm in wholehearted agreement with that. But is there a dollar amount where that's not the case? Like $270 billion.
What do you mean what's not the case?
Whereas, again...
Are you saying that he should give away
a
large sum of money?
Should he be worth $270?
So, I mean, I think, what if, in his mind, number one, I don't think that he's a believer. Whatever that junk that Babylon B pulled, where he was like, "We got him." If you believe it, that was, to me, you don't make satire out of salvation, or salvation out of satire, however you want to word that. So, maybe in his mind,
you probably shouldn't do
either one. I think in his mind, if he thinks I've got $271 billion and I'm putting every bit of it, like you said, to advance humankind, in his mind, he's at least putting forth the effort. And then I'll say this: there's a lot of folks in church that they ain't making $271 billion, but they making good money,
not on this list,
and they have no interest in humankind.
Yeah,
and they hold on to their money, and they give, God, 10%.
What's up? Did you enjoy that clip? We hope you did. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, watch the full episode, and tell your friends about the Curiosity Experiment. Also, if you have any suggestions or topics you'd like for us to talk about, make sure to send us an email at the screen at the end. Thank you.